Hello guys, now we are going to start ARP. What is ARP? Address Resolution Protocol. ARP is ARP known as Address Resolution Protocol. Do you know what is the use of ARP? The use of ARP is when data will transfer to source to destination, its need MAC address and IP address. So in case suppose that here there is two system A and system B, system black and system orange. Okay, there is two PC and both are connected with a using Cat6 cable. Okay, the IP address of the system is 192.168.0.1 and the IP address of this system is 192.168.1.1. Okay, not 1.1, do one thing, 0.2. Okay, in case PCA wants to communicate with PC black wants to communicate with PC yellow. It's not orange. Okay, it's yellow. So how data will transfer and how ARP request will generate? When ARP request will generate, it needs four information about source and destination. Source having 2 and destination having 2. First, what is source MAC address, what's it need? It's generate a packet. Packets contain two type. First, okay, now this is for 192.168 system, 192.168.0.1 and another is 192.168.0.2. This is our yellow and this is black system. So now the PC, this is the name of, this is for source, and destination. What is the name of the source? Source is 192.168.0.1 and what is destination? Destination is 192.168.0.2. Now how it will generate a packet for this PC to this PC? Okay, its need in the ARP request there should be four criteria will be filled. First is IP address, and another is MAC MAC address. Same will be here for another also, IP address and MAC address. Do what now? What is my concern? We have just installed in our organization two PC. First is this one and second is this one. Now, how to first communication will happen between two devices, device A and device B. How communication will happen? PC A wants to communicate with PC 2. Now, what it will do? It will generate on an ARP request for PC B. Then, what what kind of information it needs to send or communicate between two devices? It needs information, the local source interface, source information and destination informations. So it's having its own source information. The what is the first what is first is IP address. It's know the IP address work on layer 3. And what is the MAC address? MAC address, it's know about its MAC address. What is the MAC address over here? Suppose that MAC address is here A. A is its AA is its MAC address. Okay. Now what it will do? It will fill its packet, and what is the destination, and which system A wants to communicate? A wants to communicate with B. Now you know how we are going to reach the next system using ping and what the IP address of the destination, like a 192.168.0.2. Now you do what it now what is assigning here? The IP address is assigned here, but now IP address will assign here. What is the IP address? First IP address is 192.168.0.1. IP address is 192.168.0.1. Let me remove it. 192.168.0.1. And what is MAC address here? AA is MAC address. Now what is the secondary IP address of that? Here of the destination IP address is 192.168.0.2. Can we know the MAC address of B? No. In that case, what it will do? It will just send a packet to the over the internet using this interface. Okay. Now what it will do? It will generate a bogus MAC address for communicating to the next destination. Now what we have? Three information. First source. First is source IP. Second is destination IP, source IP, and destination IP. Okay, two types of IP we have. Now what we have? First source MAC address, but we don't know about the destination MAC address. So how data will transfer to the system? Because of according to this picture, how much there ARP is L3 protocol, layer 3 protocol, which is work on network layer. So after network layer, what will happen according to the OSI model and TCP/IP model? Data will transfer to the lower layer. That's name is data link layer. And after that data link layer, it will forward to physical layer. Again, what is the reverse process will happen? Physical layer will send data to the data link layer, and data link layer will send our packet to the network layer. Now, how many information we have right now? We have information about the net L3, and we have L3 for source and destination. Okay, and what? Let me copy it and let me paste it over here. Okay, let me zoom it now. Okay. how many information we have right now? We have L3 information, that is source and destination IP, source and destination IP address. Okay, after that we have only source MAC source MAC address. And what is destination MAC address? Destination MAC address is unknown, because this PCA don't know what is the MAC address of PCB. Here, check here. Now suppose that there is a MAC address BB of that, then what, you know, everyone know about its information, only its information. Then who is he? Like I know about myself, you know about yourself. So same as systems also know about itself. To know about the another person, you have to make a communication between you and another person. So same machine will doing the same. It will generate ARP request. Using ARP request, it will get information about the system B. It will get information about the system B. So now what? IP address is here, source IP address is here, and MAC address is destination MAC address is here. Now IP address of destination is here, but we don't know the IP address of the system A. Don't know about the IP address. What is the IP address of destination network? Then what it will do? It will create a ARP packet using a default broadcast MAC address. Using broadcast MAC address, it will forward traffic using broadcast MAC address. Now what? It will forward traffic. Traffic will what will happen? Now what is here? All information are filled by system A 192.168.0 by 0.1. It's know about the IP address of its own IP address and its own MAC address. It's know about the destination MAC IP address, and what is the what is it had added recently. Recently PCA has added the destination MAC address. The destination MAC address is broadcast MAC address, which is FFFF 12 time F. So after that it will forward to the network. Now there is not lots of devices. There is only two systems are connected between two systems are connected. So what it will do? It will forward to packet to the over the cable, and cable will carry that ARP packet, and it will reach where? It will reach, the packet will reach over on the system B, on the PCB with MAC or Ethernet card. Okay, physical port. It will receive data where? It will send data where? On the, suppose that, now what, PC1 had generated a ping request from here. Okay, it's containing all this information, containing by PCA. PCA send data from source to destination. Want to send data source to destination. Now what it will do? It will generate a packet, and it will send to over the network, and over the network data will transfer to the next hop. And what is the next hop and destination system is B, and it will received by physical Ethernet card. Maybe it will be a LAN card, it will be a wireless LAN card, or optical LAN card. Okay, so suppose that we are just in normal case we are using Cat6 or Ethernet card. After that what will happen? It will create a date. It will send get here, and it's ask, this is your and communication will happen. Communication will done, and it will receive the packet PCB will receive packet from here. What is showing that PC, what is information as gathering from here, then PC source IP is this destination IP is this one, source MAC address is what, source MAC address is AA and destination was FF, but what is the IP address of 0.2, it's know about its IP address. What it will do, it will create an packet using same concept. It will create what, source IP address is 192.168.0.1 and destination IP will be, oh, 0 dot source IP will be 0.2 and source MAC will be BB and destination IP will be here another, and everything will be same, but the source and destination will change for the B. Now it has created an just when PCA send ARP request, then what it will do, it's know about its IP address, then it will add all information on its system B, and system B will, what it will do, yes, it will do, yes, what what kind of information it will do, first it will do two types of information. First is MAC, it will show MAC address, MAC address is BB, my MAC address is BB, and IP address 192.168, so 192.168.0.2. Okay, now what will happen, it will send its information. Now what, PCA already know what is the MAC address of what is the IP address of destination IP address is this one. What it's need, only it's need the MAC address, then packet then system B will send the ARP reply to system A using taking two information. Then now what it what is the next information which is was not available previously, there is information about the MAC address. Now what it will do, it will remove its previous entry from the its ARP table, and what it will do, it will create a database. In the database, what it will contain, it will contain four things. First, source, destination, and okay, now this is PCA and this is PCB. What is the IP address and what is the MAC address? The source IP address is A and its IP address is B. Oh, sorry. IP address is 192.168.0.1 and the another IP address is 192.168.0.2. And what is the MAC address? AA. And what is the new MAC address of system B? BB. Okay. Now all information are here. All information are here. So now what will happen? First one packet will drop by system and another packet will be communication will establish, because of in this case it will packet will we take hardly 4 seconds for a one communication. If within a 4 second it will not received by it will, when PCA will send the ARP request to PCB for this IP to this IP 0.1 IP to 0.2 IP, then it will take hardly 4 seconds. After 4 seconds it will again generate a once again request. If it will come, then packet will if ARP reply will come, then it will send, it communication will establish. Otherwise it, PCA again it will send, again after 4 seconds it will again send. If it ARP reply will not complete it after 4 packet, or in the Windows system, Windows system, after 4 packet ARP request will be discontinue. So we know ARP request will discontinue. Now what kind of information need to create a ARP packet? ARP packet, to create a ARP packet, we need 4 information about network. First is L3 information, which is IP. It's called L3 information, L3 network, L3 layer information. What is L3? L3 is MAC address. Okay. So let me do one thing. Red L3 information, and what it's needs second, L2 info. Oh sorry, L2 and information. Let me remove it. Okay. L2 information. Now in the previously we checked for what the system name is, PCA. PCA having 2 types of information. It's know about the information about its on information is 0.1 is its layer 3 information, 0 and AA is its MAC address. And after ARP request, ARP it what PC had sent its IP, its MAC address. What is the MAC address of that? It's BB. Now PC, what it had done, A had created a database with using system B MAC address. Okay. Okay. System B MAC address. Now what will happen? Communication will establish between 2 systems. Now what will happen when the net, if there is same network, then no need to configure gateway. And what will happen if there is 2 type of networks, then what will happen, you know, how it will communicate to the another system. Let's go for next scenario. After just wait a few wait a second, let me create a diagram for that. Let me create a diagram. Okay, assume there is one system, system A, and system B. System B is green. Okay, no issue. There is one more thing. What? Router. Why router we are using here? Because of we know to create a communication between 2 network, we need a router. Okay, so let me take an information is same, information will be same. IP address is name is A, and IP address is 192.168.0.1 0.2, and MAC address is AA. Okay, and what is here? Name is B, IP address is 192.168.1.2, and MAC address is BB. It is connected by using a Cat6 cable, and this is our router. Routers its MAC address is CC. Oh, sorry. Z. Its MAC address is CC and its MAC address is DD. Okay, we know the every interface is having its own MAC address. Like do like let me show for you window R and see CMD. Okay, in the CMD, now what? IP config. What is information we are getting here? Now we are getting here IP address 6 information. You are not able to see properly, so let me get it here. The IP address, what which interface we have connected? We have connected with Ethernet adapter, okay, which is Cat6. Link local IP address is Cat6. Oh, sorry, IP version 6. The IP version 4 address is 192.168.163.199. Subnet mask is 255.255.255.0. IP address is another IP address I have configured, that is 192.168.0.99 199. Subnet is the same /24, and what is the gateway? Gateway is 0.1. Okay, this is for LAN card which is connected. Now you wanna check the another information, wireless LAN card Wi-Fi, and another is Bluetooth. There is three interfaces. Then IP config / all. You will get all information about here, about your system, what kind of MAC address and what kind of any IP address is assigned to your devices. So in previously what we have checked only the IP address and gateways. Okay, now what, after using this command, after using IP config / all command, what we are getting now? We are getting all information about the system. Previously what we are going? We are going only the information about the IP addresses. Now what we are going to able to see here, the name of the host, node type is hybrid, IP routing enable is not, no IP routing, WINS proxy is enabled, no. I will show you how to enable IP routing on the system. After that, what LAN, wireless LAN adapter local area is connected. What? It is not connected. What is media status? Media status is not connected. It's mean, let me show you. Here is showing not connected. Let me copy all the things and go for notepad. Let me paste here everything. Okay. So let's check. Using ipconfig command, we are able to see media was disconnected, wireless LAN adapter was disconnected. Okay, wireless LAN adapter local area connection, wireless LAN adapter local area connection. Okay, now what is the Ethernet information? These are the information about Ethernet. What is Wi-Fi address? Media was disconnected. Ethernet media information about everything is disconnected. This was for Bluetooth, and it's for wireless LAN Wi-Fi. Okay, it's for local Bluetooth. Okay, now after using this command ipconfig / all, now what we are getting? We are getting the all information about the systems. Now what is the wireless LAN adapter which is not connected, but what we are able to see here, the what is the physical address of the machine? This is the physical address of the machine. And what is the check here? Here is showing same IP MAC address. Sorry, this is virtual adapter 1 and this is virtual adapter 2. I have ncpa.cpl. Let me check how many adapters are enabled in my there is 1, 2 and 3 networks. Okay, now why we are getting, I will check after lab. Now Ethernet address. What is the Ethernet address? Previously, what we are going, what kind of information we are getting about in Ethernet? We are getting source IP, source IP, its subnet IP address, subnet mask, and gateway. There is two IP addresses. There is two subnet masks and two IP addresses and one gateway. Now, what we are getting here? We are getting here the description is Realtek description. Previously we were going not going to head about see about the description. The company name, physical address which is MAC address, DHCP is enabled, not enabled, auto configuration is enabled, yes, okay, auto link IP version 6 address is preferred, this one for this system. And previously you wanna see 249C percentage 10, 249C percentage 10, it is preferred by system. And what is the IP address first preferred for this one? 63.163.199 and 10.199. Now you check here, the IP address is same, but now what we are getting, DHCP version 6 ID, we are getting the default gateway. Default gateway I have configured according to the my another network, and previously we were not able to see the DNS. Now we are getting the DNS information. Clients C DUID we are getting here. After that we are going to check we are able to see the Wi-Fi information. The Wi-Fi information is what? The media is disconnected. Why it is showing media is disconnected? Because this is not connected and this is not connected, only this one is connected, and I have configured two IP here. Let me show you. There is two IP informations, so you will get it in using this command window R. You have to press window plus R and type it ncpa.cpl. After that you will the one network connection panel will open and you can check here. Okay, after that we are able to see what is the physical address of first let me check what is the name of it is Qualcomm brands make Wi-Fi adapter. And what is the MAC address of this one? DHCP is enabled, yes. Auto configuration is enabled, yes. This is for PAN. Okay, where it is showing here for PAN. This is for PAN for Bluetooth. Now I don't know why we are getting wireless LAN adapter local configuration 123. Net BIOS is enabled for the that one. Now sorry for previous, it is our wireless information, Bluetooth Wi-Fi information, Wi-Fi adapters information, and it is about the Bluetooth interface information. If you wanna see what is showing here, the Wi-Fi adapters information, go to properties, status. Status is not able to check here, so go to here and let me show you what IP version 4 properties, alternative configuration, advanced DNS wins. Oh, how we will get MAC address information? How to check MAC address? Configure, advanced. Mm, 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 mm. Check here. The name of the device is Qualcomm CAAC dot 11AC wireless adapter. This is the name property. Okay, driver is installed. We are going to advance and there is network address disabled, and we can configure MAC address here, but I am not going to configure because it is previously configured by OEM. So now I will check how to check. After that I will let you know. Now we are going on the lab. Lab. Where is lab? this one. Okay. So now what previously we had done, we there was only two information about its systems. First was its IP and MAC address, and second was another destination source IP address and MAC address. Now, what in the it both PC are were in same network. That's why communication will establish. What will happen we when we are going to connect two different network, and how it will communicate? And communication will happen between those? No. Why? Because we know if network is same, because network if network is same, then ARP request will generate. If network is not in its on network, the IP address is not its on network, then what it will do? It will drop. Do let what it will generate? It will ping 192.168.1.2. Now what it will happen? Do you think? This packet will go to here, and what it will for first what it will do, it will check its network information. Now what is the network information? This is 0 subnet and this is 1 subnet. Now what it will do, it will not generate any ARP packet because the network are different. To communication between two A and B, what we need to here add here, we have to add one more thing here, gateway. Because without gateway we are not able to ping anyone. Now what is gateway? 0.1. 0.1 is gateway, and over here what will gateway? 192.168.1.1. 1 will be y. Gateway is this one. Okay, now what it will generate? It will check now what in the previously when gateway was not installed here, configured here. In that case, what it is showing? It was checking. There is a I have to first PC, what it is assuming I have to reach here, but I don't know the network because my network is 0. So I am not going to generate any ARP request for that, and it will drop. Now what will happen? Let's see. Now I am going to I am going here. Sorry, CMD, and I want to configure. I want to ping like in my network there is no 3 dot 192.168.100.2. Not, let me ping 192.168.100.2. Now what will happen? It will check hundreds network pinging with 32 RTO, 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 RTO. Why? After 4 seconds you will get the same information. Request timeout, request timeout, request timeout, request timeout. Why? Why we are getting this information? Because the ping statics is for 192.168.0.2. Why it is showing? We don't know the what is it. We don't know where I have to reach first, because I have configured what gateway also. In the network there is no 100.2, that's why ARP request was generated, but we show ARP space minus A. Now check how many 63.25. What is this is what is the IP address? 25. It is broadcast address. Okay, 0.1 I know it is dynamically connected, and this one 139 is there. Now why I am going to generate ping again? Ping physical address. This one is my broadcast. This one is this one. Ping 192.168.0.1. Now we are getting what reply from 0.1. 24.0.0.224.0.0.2. Okay, why it will generate it? Because the MAC address information was here, this one. That's why we are getting information. Apart from this, I am not able to get anywhere. Okay, now what? This is my gateway. After gateway, what will perform here? Router will be active for to create communication between another network. So there is three types of network: 172 network, 0.1 network, 224 dot network, and fourth one is this one. So router is active for that. Now you wanna check trace, TRACERO traceroute 8.8.8.8. Now what is how we are going to going there? First I have reached here. Okay. Now how many ARP we are getting here? Let me check. This one is my ARP table. So I am going to write here one more thing, ARP. Okay. How many ARP we are getting here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 ARP information we are getting here. Now communication is currently going on. So just wait for a second. Now I am going to hit what? I am going to hit here DNS of Google using traced command in Windows CMD. After that, just wait a second, it will be complete. Let me pause that for that time video. Now check, uh, now check, the trace is completed. Now what is, we are able to communicate with 8.8.8.8, but what is the route? How we are going to reach that network? Using, first I have generated request for what? For my own network. After that it will go for another network. It again sent to the next level network. Again it's went to the another, then another. Now 11, 10 new information is getting here. Now what I have to check? Show ARP A. Okay, now what? Check here. We are getting this information here. Over here? No. We are getting this information here? No. We will not get any information apart from 0.1. We will not get, because what? But why? On the router, when the PCA, my system is able to going to send the Google DNS. In that case, first my router will active and it will create again one ARP request for 8.8.8.8. But it's again, it don't know what is the destination MAC address. Then what it will do? It will again send its packet to the another interface. It will, after checking routing information about my network and another network, it will send to the next level. Okay, now leave it. Now what is happening between two network? Only two network which is connected with our router. So first is 0.1 0.0 subnet, and second is 0.1.0 subnet. So what will happen? First PC will generate an ARP request for gateway. Now what is the gateway IP address of here? The gateway IP address is here assigned. IP address is here of CC. IP address is this one. And what is the IP address of its IP address is DD's IP address is this one. Okay. Now what is happening? Now first PCA will generate ARP request for this one. Now it is just recently connected PC, so it's only know about the same information like previous. It's know about the only three information, just these information. Okay, it's only know the information about this one. Now what kind of where it is going to transmit its data? 2.2 on 2.192.168.2. 0.1.2. It is going to transmit data let me go to home, this, and delete this. Okay, no issue. Now what network packet has generated, for which, now what is the source? My source is 192.168.0.2, 0.2. And what is it, the next level, next IP? 0.2. 0.2. And what is my next source IP is 0.2, and destination IP is, my destination IP is this one. For that, what it had done, it has generated a packet for what? For which, for which one? For 0 dot this, it is using PC1 is generating packet this one, and packet, what it will do, it will go to here, and after that what it, router will do, router will create a ARP table. In the ARP table it will write its information, what, on the port CC, on the physical port CC having 0.1 address, it's a router also having same information. First, what, source MAC address, source destination, or destination MAC address, source IP and destination IP. Now source, and another is destination, source and destination, IP address, MAC address, source. Router again, what it will do, it will create a table with source, what is source IP, what is source MAC, what is destination IP, what is destination MAC. Now it gets information about its site, assume that it is our red side, okay, and it is our blue side, color getting blue. Okay, it is getting information red side, and now what it will check, it will check the routing information about the way, for what, where it will information, and packet for which network we want to go. We want to go for network, this one, this network we want to go. Okay, so now what it will do, it will do one thing, it will generate packet will forward to the gateway, and gateway will make an ARP table. After ARP table packet, what router will do, router will check, write, it's generate ARP request for next hop. What is the next hop? 192.168.1.2. Now it's know about the one dot information. Now what is the gate one dot information? Now what it will again send, create an ARP packet, and ARP packet using its MAC address of another interface, which is DD. It will generate a ARP request, and again it will send another same, it will do as a previously PC by, which is using which is using for which IP it's want to ping, PC 2 PCB. So it will generate ARP request, and it will forward to it do one thing, control. Okay. Forward to the interface, DD MAC interface, and it will send to the gateway. And what it will do, it will it will create an ARP table, and again it will get what it get. It's know about its network. What is the its network? It's know what is the IP address. This one is its IP address, PCB IP address. What is this? And this is its MAC address. And what it's get information about the this two. Now ARP table is completed over here. Now what it will PC will do? PC will what do? PC will generate ARP reply. It will generate ARP reply. It send to the router. Router what it will do? It's no router what it will get. It will again create another ARP request for PCB. Now it what it getting? It's get its MAC address. What PC will do? PC will add its MAC address on the ARP table, and it will send to the router. Router will again create another ARP table for system B, and now what it will create a routing table. In the routing table, it will check there is a IP address and request for another next hop. Now packet what it will do? It will send to the another interface which is CC, and what CC will do? CC will forward that RO packet to the this PC. Within a 4 second, if process will completed, then fine. Otherwise, packet will drop. Definitely, packet will drop. So okay, packet will drop. Now what will happen? Process has been completed. So now what communication is established, and after first or second packet loss, PCA able to communicate with PC2. So this is the procedure of ARP. Okay. So just hold a second. I am again repeating one thing. Again I am going to repeat. First, what will happen in the same network? In the same network, we don't have to assign on system any gateway, because we know the system gateway is the same gateway. And what will happen with when the two types of network in your campus, in your network? So you have to create you have to assign gateway on your system. So after gateway, it will create ARP. PC will generate a ARP request for the gateway, and after gateway will receive that packet. Gateway will reply ARP reply. Gateway will send ARP reply to the sender, and sender will create a database, and the router gateway will also create a database for its coming information and packet. It will open the packet on the packet. What it will check? It will check the information about the next layer. Next, what is the next IP address where PCA want to communicate? The PCA want to communicate PC1B, and what is the IP address of B? IP address of B is 1.1.2, and 1.2 and 1.2. It will check its routing table, and in the routing table having this that's network information, that's fine. Otherwise, it will drop. Now, what is the process? There is routing information available or of the one dot network. Then what it will do? It will again create an router will create a ARP packet, and ARP packet will forward to the using this network. ARP packet will generate with source IP and destination IP is this one, and for which for this IP using broadcast information, broadcast IP address. Packet will generate with source to this one and destination this one with broadcast IP address or broadcast MAC. So after broadcast MAC, packet will forward to here, and it will check what for of where I have to get in to from where I have to communicate from which network. So after that, it will check. Okay. Now what I got? What PC will got? PC get information about the MAC address. It's know about the what is the gateway. It's know about three information. Now what is it's know is really don't know what is the gateway. So MAC address. So after that, it will PCB create a MAC table. Oh, sorry, ARP table. In ARP table, it will enter, it will write its gateway's MAC address, and it will send reply to the router, And what router will do? Router will create again another MAC, another router will create another ARP table using its MAC address, which is BB, and it will check. After that, communication is established. First, ARP request generated by this one, and for this IP. And what it check after using routing table, what it router has done inform the it had generated source packet for this IP address using broadcast. Okay. Now what do let me do one thing. First, router has generated ARP request, and it sent to the router. And router had done, router send ARP reply to the this one. So after, and again what no 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 this PCA sent request to the this one. This is router request using this information to this IP. What it done? This gateway, this system is get had sent ARP reply to the router. And what router create ARP request, ARP table, and after ARP table it's reply to the network. So now we are getting after this communication. Now what will happen? Communication will establish between two network. After that, you were able to ping from or communicate from PCA to PCB. This is ARP. This was ARP inspection, and this was the packet flow in ARP in your network. So we are going to stop this session right now. Thank you.